Granny's Closet. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Where'd you go? What'd you see? What'd you do? How much fun did you have? What did you eat? I want to know all the details. Tell me in the comment section below. Or if you just stayed home and chilled, I still want to know. You guys, my weekend was a blast. We had so much fun. We hung out with family for Cinco de Mayo. But before that, for the farmer's market on Saturday, my boys spent the morning with me. They helped me a lot. They got to just run around and chill out. My nephew came, so one of my sons sat with my nephew, played video games, and my older son just went walking, browsing, and he had so much fun talking to a lot of the vendors. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, you look like your mom." And he does. He looks just like me. And my husband came near the end, and he helped me pack everything up. He did all the heavy lifting. My boys helped me pack up all the major things. So we got out of there in record time. And my mom's friend that she's known for so long, since before I was born, came and helped my mom and I break everything down. So or like pack things up, and the boys and my husband did all the heavy lifting fun stuff. So but before we get into today's video, let me just do some admin and intro stuff. If you guys don't know, now you know. You can find me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, all under My Granny's Closet 3G. You guys, don't forget that my group page is attached to my Facebook page. That's under My Granny's Closet 3Gs. Okay, no spacing, all scrunched together, no caps, and just add the S at the end. It's My Granny's Closet 3Gs. And you guys there, you can post all of your makes, everything that you've created. If you're doing a vendor event, post pictures of your vendor event. All right, you guys, if you're new here or you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me today. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Wow, I am talking really fast because my alarm went off a little bit ago, and I realized I recorded my intro earlier this morning, but it didn't come out well. I was like, right now, I'm stumbling over my words. Everything is just like hyper. And I just decided, I need to re-record my intro. Let's just do it, okay? But I wanted to thank you guys. I hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm so excited. It just made me overjoyed. All the comments that I've been getting and everything that people have been saying are so kind and so loving and caring and respectful, and just a bundle of joy. And I just don't know what to do with all of this thankfulness and energy. So, but I wanted to do a giveaway, but I can't because I don't have a P.O. box right now. And it was recommended to me that get the P.O. box first and then do the giveaway. So I'm going to do that this probably following or coming up weekend, do that. And then we'll do a giveaway next week. Okay. So don't fret. I will do a giveaway, but as a thank you to you guys for supporting me. So I really appreciate you guys. All right. T-shirt of the day. You guys, I have little Miss Ariel here. Woo! She is one of my favorite Disney characters as far as like cartoon wise. When I was 11 years old, the movie came out, and that's why I have my high little crown up here and my big scrunchie. I didn't want to wear a tight rubber band, and I don't like my hair pulled all the way back here sometimes, so I just used my scrunchie so that I don't have to, do that like so loose. But today, you guys, I just wanted to talk about, I did do some interviews. Before I say anything else, I did do some interviews for the farmer's market. We got to talk to some people, so you guys will get to see that. And I did talk about how I didn't make any money on Saturday. So let's get into that. All right. But first, I did get 2 orders that people were coming to pick up on Saturday. So I rushed, and I got those done Friday night and during the week last week. And you guys were witness to some of that chaos last week. And they didn't come. But that's okay. It's going to happen. For any specialty order, okay, you guys, I recommend that you collect the full amount, the full payment as a deposit for that item. Because if they never come and it's a specialty item that is not very popular, you can't exactly put that on their table and expect it to sell like that. My recommendation, get that full deposit down right there. You get their phone number, you get their name, you get the full deposit, and you give them an expected date to when you have that, when you're going to have that order done. All right. So with that out of the way, now let's talk about the true reason behind this video. That is just one rule that I have for myself, okay? Money, money, money. You guys, I didn't make any money this weekend. I didn't. The highest amount of money that I've ever made at a farmer's market was $600 and above. But the lowest I've ever made was $0. Like, I've gone and had to borrow from my mom. My mom is backup for everything. She brings her cash box for me just in case I don't bring change, which is pretty often. I feel bad because sometimes I'm just like, Mom, I need change for this, you know? And she's like, I got it, Mija, I got it. So my mom does that for me. But if I don't make enough, I always borrow from it. So that's the lowest amount that I've always done is $0. So after booth rent, after I paid my $32 for booth rent, because it's $32 for the market, I walked away. My takeaway was $45, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, it didn't work out, but that's okay. It's going to happen no matter what. It's going to happen when it comes down to certain things and certain vendor events. Don't get discouraged, you guys. Don't get discouraged, because I know that sometimes people are like, I'm going to do this event. It doesn't work out, and then they don't come back to that event again. Because your customer base or your foot traffic, their likes and dislikes in all walks of life are going to be different from day to day and from year to year. So if you try it one year, new people are going to come the following year. If you try it one day, new people are going to come the following day. So never give up on that one event just because that one time it didn't work out. Just like me, for my farmer's market, it didn't work out this Saturday, but I know next Saturday it's not gonna, it's gonna be better, or it's not gonna be as good as I had it this Saturday. And trust me, it can get worse than $35 or $45 walk away. So it's a hit and miss, you guys. It's a hit and miss. So if you want to know how to grab people as they're walking by your vendor space, do this, okay? Set up your vendor booth a way where it's inviting them to walk into your canopy. If it's a hot summer day, or if it's a nice breezy day, but it's still sunny outside, like Southern California, it's spring right now, but we're hitting close to the 80s here, okay? Last week we were in the 60s. This week we're in the high 70s, getting into the 80s again. So our weather is always up and down during the springtime, and it can get as high as, 97 degrees, 99, even into the hundreds or triple digits. So how you set up your booth space is how you can grab for maximum customers. So when you set up your canopy, okay, and then you're facing outward, don't push your table to the complete edge and then you're the one shaded. Yes, I know you want to be shaded. It's, it's like, but it's so hot and you're the one standing there. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. That's why I have a 10 by 20, because customers can come in and on both sides of my canopy, they can browse, but me and my mom have a designated area inside and still underneath the canopy, and we're still in the shade. But so create an atmosphere where your customers will feel welcome and come into the shade. The more shade you have, the more inviting your booth looks. They're going to want to come in. Try not to lay stuff flat down. If you have things like baskets, get your baskets, turn them upside down, and then set your other displays on top of it. That way you have more room to put stuff right here in front of it. So try to find stuff that is going to elevate your items to give them a better focal view. I noticed that a lot of people don't like to look down too often. They like things at eye level. That way they don't have to like sort through stuff. And if in any way that you can hang things to where they don't have to like be grabbing through a bucket, that's good too. But in some instances, it's fine to grab through buckets. Like if you have amigurumi or just like stuffed animals and stuff, and it's in a large bucket where it's not, completely cramped in there, that's perfect too. So there's ways that you can work your booth or work your display in a way where it's attention grabbing. Also, when kids are walking by, you want to grab the attention of the kid, because the kid is going to be the one to grab their mom or their parent's hand and walk them into the booth space. So have that attention grabbing item and put it right there up front where they can see it, especially those pretty frilly, whatever is in season at that moment style kind of item. Put it out there, it's going to grab an adult or a woman or a child, and it'll, they'll bring them in. Another thing is have anywhere between $1 to $5 items prepped and ready for kids, because I have so many kids come into my booth space and they always have their little baggies full of money, and it's so cute. It's always a baggie full of money. And it's sometimes it's little purses, and then they'll pull out their little baggie full of money. So always have $1 item, because the kids are always looking for some, especially right now with Mother's Day coming up next weekend. Yes, I'm going to Saturday Market for Mother's Day. It's going to be a big ticket day. All people, like, I know me, I haven't even gotten my mom anything. So Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Okay. I'll make it up to ya. So you always want to find that, that item that's going to grab their attention, bring them in. Have a small dollar item for the kids to grab. Set up your booth space in a way where it's at eye level, or it's minimal work for your customer to look through and want and desire to purchase. Those things will reduce the amount of non-purchases, and it'll heighten the amount of people you grab into your booth space. Like just last week, I had so many people come. I had a crowd of people come into my booth space. But yes, our last Saturday, nothing. Okay. I mean, we had a fair amount of traffic at the farmer's market. It was no big deal. I mean, we had a lot of people coming through, kind of a normal flow amount, but I just didn't sell. It wasn't my day. So it's going to be that way sometimes. It's always a hit and miss, you guys. And I always tell people, that are kind of sort of upset or kind of, down about not making enough money. It's like I tell my nephew and my godson, because they're football players. You never know how to win until you lose a game. Because if you lose games, it's going to make you appreciate winning a game that much more. It's going to make you more a humble person when you win. Because if you're just winning right off the bat, you're not going to know how to humbly receive that in any way. So I always tell my nephew, my godson, it's better to learn how to lose before you learn how to win, So that's my encouragement to you. If you're not doing well at a farmer's market, keep trying. Sportsmen don't have the luxury of saying, I'm not going to play the next game because I didn't do well this time. They have to continue to go, and forgive the sports analogy. That's just me. I know sports really well. So it's, my interest, but just keep trying. Don't get discouraged when it comes to, not making enough money. I've had days I made, like I said, over $600 one Saturday, and then the following 3 Saturdays in a row, I barely scraped by minimally with purchases and people coming in and buying one thing, 2 things, and it was only like $5 items at that, $5 items at that, so that is my encouragement to you guys. If you have any more questions or requests for anything about vendor events or marketplaces, and also start off slow. Start off at like maybe a school or a church or a smaller marketplace in your neighborhood, in your little city or wherever it is that you live at. Find a small little area. That way you can build and it takes time to build your clientele. With my farmer's market, when I first started out, yeah, sure, I made, this much money on my first day, but it was a novelty at first. There was another crocheter lady there that did amigurumi, but she had already her, client status, like, well, established there. And I'm this newbie coming in, and I have, this one canopy. My setup wasn't that great because it'd been 2 years since I've been at a vendor event, and it was just like I was just trying to get back into it. So you never know, you guys. So even people as seasoned and as knowledgeable as they are can still have bad days when it comes to markets and vendor events. So that is my knowledge and wisdom that I'm going to surpass onto you today. Don't get discouraged. It's going to get better. Don't worry. Keep trying. Dust yourself off, like Aaliyah says, and try again. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave you here. That is the end of my speech, me talking, but you will hear me talking in the rest of the interviews and the videos that I got recorded for you guys. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys. Once again, thank you so much for being such loving and kind and just beautiful people out there, you know. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, click on the all button, and it'll notify you when I drop another video. You guys have a blessed rest of your Monday, a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Peace out. Okay, guys, we're at my farmer's market right now. Today is a super slow day, but it's okay because it's always a hit and miss. It's always a hit and miss when it comes to farmers markets. So I'm a little bummed out. I made my orders. So I had the 2 orders that I showed you guys last week or yesterday, and they did not show up for their orders, and that accounted for $50 of my earnings for today. But I did sell small, so no problem. All right, we have...
This is Lonnie from Bobcat Properties Farm in Corona, California.
And he does some, him and his wife are a tag team. They do some amazing honey.
#1 honey in California came off of the little Corona range.
It is so cute, you guys. I got these for my tea, my mason jar tea bundles that go with my coasters. So these are gonna go inside. I'm so excited. I got 2 different kinds. So we got the sage one, black sage, and then we got buckwheat. Woo-hoo.
Both California wildflowers.
And not only that, but they have lip balm. They also have soaps, and they have like this lotion stick. Look at their soap, and it says beeswax. Look at that. How cool is this?
Mom, look, you got Jake from Inventor Shop.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll take the 24
Large one, yeah, that's the best value.
So you guys, check out Corona, California. Award-winning by Lonnie All Natural Honey. You guys, we are at the Jumbo Tamales out here. So no lard, no preservatives, all natural. This is their menu. If you guys come to Corona Farmers Market, this is, ¿cómo te llama? See, look at this is her setup. She does an amazing job. You guys, we're about to get some tamales right now. Okay, dos. Yep, muy delicioso. Dos queso y chile verde. Okay, they accept cash or card. So you guys make sure, and they have drinks on. You have to request it. Cuatro, yo quiero cuatro, por favor. Sí. Monday. I'm getting my tamales right now. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm hungry. We're going to get barbecue, macaroni and the cheese. Hi, I'm recording for YouTube.
Wonderful. Hello, YouTube.
Look. This is his beautiful setup. We have barbecue. Look at that. Magical magicness. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this.
YouTube that.
Okay, this is Ward's barbecue pit. This is Mr. Ward. His first name is Alfred, you guys. He has the best barbecue out here. There, he's located in Fontana, or he goes to Fontana and Chino Hills. There is all his social media you guys can follow him on. He is amazing when it comes to pulled pork and macaroni and cheese mix-ups. Hey you guys, this is Phil, and this is Premium Gourmet Jerky. He has got the best jerky. He is a retired veteran firefighter. He's got, man, bacon jerky, uncured bacon jerky, accepts all forms of payment, orange teriyaki, blazing Coraline Reaper, cracked black pepper, hot spicy Western, and what's this one? Let's see. Western, old Western style. I've known Phil for so long. I don't know, like going on 5 years now, huh? Yeah. We were at the other farmer's market together. He is like the best dude ever. Say hi to the people, Phil. Okay, we're coming up on my girl Haley. She does save this summer by switching over to solar as a utility. Buy your power locally. What is that all about, Haley?
We offer the PPA, so you no longer have to come out of pocket for solar. You qualify, you get the solar panels funded to you, and then you just pay a cheaper utility bill locked in off of Edison's rates.
This is amazing. You guys, if you need solar panels, you want to lower your utility bill, this is where you can contact Haley. She is awesome. She's a really good people person. She does really good with finding you guys the best deals. So, thank you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at Norwood. Mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
This is Dave. He does handmade in the US. You guys, he makes the best woodwork toys that I've ever seen in my entire life. He made me my business card holder. Look at these little tanks. Those are so cool. And he normally has like these little rubber band shooters, but he always sells out of those. Those are always like the first things to go that he sells. But this is Dave. Look at his birdhouse. Is this new? Wow, this is cool. It's like a little tiny house. Can you build me one, but for me, like a life-size one?
But improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.